What the fuck is up, Waterside Collective? This is Aquavision. My name is RC, and this is a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio general reading. The download I'm getting is someone has lashed out verbally to the point where you can't control them, and it has to do with some secret or something that they won't talk about. Somebody won't talk about something. But anyways, it's bringing a lot of, well, it's answering a lot of questions that this person may have been saying behind the scenes, behind your back. Yeah, maybe toxic but familiar. There might be a pattern of attachment, comfort, yeah, trauma bonding. What's the theme of this reading here? This you're something changed, something transforms. Yeah, thought it was a vibe. Yeah, somebody was living in a false reality. Somebody was living in a dream. Because somebody's really disappointed that they weren't the pick me person. Yeah. So we got, what do we got here? Oh, well, we got some Aquarius energy you might be working with, or you might be starting something new. Yeah, this boom. Yeah, somebody's taking a leap of faith. What about this leap of faith someone's taking? Someone maybe you told them it was a vibe and they didn't. They mocked you. Yeah, maybe somebody with a central issue. Oh, 10 of Wands. Somebody's really burdened. Yeah, somebody needs to delegate something or they need to start letting go of some of this added, you know, stress, man. Yeah, for somebody needs to let go of something. They're holding on to something. And whatever they're doing, they're overwhelmed. What's the what's the problem with this hangman? Well, someone that's stuck in a cycle. They can't see something from a new perspective. Maybe they're really nervous about something. Maybe something you're doing or whatever someone's doing. It's making someone nervous and they don't know what to do. It's like they're questioning what they think and how they feel. They doubt. Somebody's stalling or somebody's overwhelmed who somebody's stalling because they're overwhelmed. Uh, Somebody's stagnant because they're overwhelmed doing something. Uh, Somebody knows what a group of people are doing, and that's why someone's stuck. Yeah, someone's really overwhelmed. They can't see things from another perspective. They're just hanging around, hanging around reverse. Subconscious? Shit. Six of Wands reverse, Ace of Cups, Knight of Cups. Wow. There's something about someone not being celebrated or someone not attending a celebration or milestone when it came to some new love, a child, someone's pregnancy, someone's proposing to someone who's pregnant, or there's a someone accepted a proposal that was pregnant, but they didn't celebrate it with someone. Somebody juggled two contracts, maybe. And that's why they're overwhelmed. Maybe dealing with a Sagittarius, Pisces, could be Cancer, Leo. Yeah. In the recent past, please, was Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Yeah. So somebody looked into this ending a relationship between a mother or somebody proposed to someone and was pregnant, or somebody married someone who they married out of wedlock, but somebody wasn't celebrated, or somebody didn't celebrate with at this wedding because somebody got caught stealing something, and it's the truth. It's legal, it's spiritual. Somebody was. Somebody's very intuitive here. Somebody's overwhelmed because they are stuck because of some, maybe it's Six of Wands, it's milestone. It could be how they measure something. It's a victory. It's being celebrated. Yeah. Maybe somebody didn't celebrate this or Eight of Wands. Somebody was spying on what like completion was, spirit wise, or someone completed a life cycle and they were beginning their journey. They were beginning to pursue things. And then, so maybe somebody was looking into how you completed something because they're stuck and you completed something and now they're overwhelmed. And it had something to do with proposal and pregnancy opportunities and someone not celebrating something. Intentions, expectations. Wow. Look at a bit of a very greedy man who kept something or was yeah, somebody, this hermit reverse, somebody here was a false leader, is a bad father, a bad business person. Yeah. And then your future. Fuck. Somebody could have been deathly. Fuck. Someone's exposed about some fantasy they were in, or they were burdening someone with a lot of confusion regarding some legacy, some generous man. This person's very materialistic, narcissistic. Yeah, they have no feelings. That's why they didn't mind keeping someone from a milestone when it came to some proposal, pregnancy. Somebody could have proposed to someone, had a child with someone, but it was they married somebody else, or they were celebrated for someone else, or they had another family with someone else, and they were a bad leader. Yeah, never looking good, please. For my Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Five of Swords. Somebody can't bully someone anymore. Somebody can't be. Somebody is no longer threatening someone. Someone's no longer jealous of someone, or somebody was never jealous of anybody, but they're overwhelmed by something. It could be somebody was projecting their their wrongdoings, their bad decisions on you, and it grew. Man, they got led by money. So, yeah, because they're holding something back. Somebody's having to let go of something when it comes to this King of Pentacles reverse. Somebody's going to give something up. Somebody's being looked at. Yeah, in the environment. Aquarius. Fuck. What the fuck? Page of Wands. Yeah, somebody here is getting good news and they're looking really like, oh, yeah, they're looking fine as fuck. Yeah, this is eye candy for somebody. Ten of Wands. There's somebody healing here. Somebody's born to shine. Uh, somebody's stuck because somebody could have been, somebody could have accepted a proposal. Somebody could have gotten married, had a child, but they weren't celebrating something, or they didn't feel a part of the celebration. Somebody felt like they shouldn't be there, or that you shouldn't have been there, or they shouldn't have been there, and they're overwhelmed. Five of Wands. There's going to be a huge fight between a group of people, and it's somebody's afraid is over this Aquarius, the Fool at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, somebody's overwhelmed, but they did. It's coming out. It has to do with this King of Pentacles and Bruce. They're letting go of something about what somebody's been saying, doing. Wow, wow. Because somebody's in their ego because they can't get over this Queen of Cups, or the Queen of Cups here that keeps lashing out in their ego. It could be a, yeah, this could be a Scorpio, Leo. This could be a Cancer, Leo, Cusper. This could be a Cancer, Leo, Cusper. And the Six of Swords, Aquarius. You got Cancer, Leo, Aquarius here. And yeah, somebody, somebody could have been emotionally manipulative, and that's how they're acting out in the near future because they're really coming out in their ego, maybe. And here you are, the star. You're overwhelmed, but and they got this person stuck because they need to get over some shit. Six of Wands reverse, Six of Swords reverse, 6 6. Yeah, it's the Queen of Wands. Dealing with a fire sign, possibly. Yeah, heavy. Yeah, it was a heavy Leo. Thought it was a vibe. they're like, oh shit. Let's see what the fuck we need to know. 38. Somebody's bridging something together. Somebody's somebody's pushing through because the next is it's these are like new beginnings. Ten of Wands, new beginning. You're overwhelmed, but you persevered. You went through it. So now you're gonna bridge something together. What is it that you're bridging? You know, the collective needs to know about this Ten of Wands. Something holy. You're carrying some burdens around. Let's see what the. Let me see. You're trying to anchor something in, or there's something that was anchored in, and somebody's overwhelmed because it has to do with someone's, I don't know, spirituality or their soul, their spirit. Hangman reverts. Somebody is stuck because of they're overwhelmed by something very spiritual. What is the collective incident? Hangman reverse. Yeah, somebody's good fortune had somebody stuck, or they're stuck because of this good fortune. When it comes, they have a problem because there's a Queen of Wands here that's stuck because of this good news. Child, subconscious, something spiritually overwhelming. So, yeah. Somebody was recognizing someone when it came to maybe a milestone, an anniversary, a wedding, a birth of a child, a proposal. Somebody tried to end something. Somebody tried to cut something off. Somebody tried to end somebody. Yeah. Well, Page of Swords, the world. Somebody was looking into how somebody was moving on from something. It's because there's something hidden about them, and it's very spiritual, and it's only someone that could, well, this burden is allowed the opportunity to. And there's something very hidden, something secret. It's this Aquarius energy, something at night. Things are hidden. Maybe they're just born to shine. Somebody's very ominous. There you go, ominous. Yeah, they may be quiet. They may not be shy, but they may be hard to be around. They're too bright. Wow. Something is stand. Yeah, somebody's been exposed when it came to how they were wearing a mask. Remember, somebody was pretending to be somebody religious, but they were the term reverse. Yeah, somebody was fake flexing. Yeah, somebody, somebody's yelling out the fucking side of their neck. They're talking stupid, and there's something that's connecting. Somebody's connecting to somebody that's being stupid. They're making a scene in the near future. Yeah, but time keeps ticking. Yeah, yeah. Five of Swords reverse, please. So the confidence to know. Somebody's overwhelmed by this religious or spiritual burden, or somebody's very. This is like God. This is Earth Angel. Oh, somebody tried to end something. Somebody may have passed on. Somebody may have wanted someone. The birds are talking. People are talking about this. They know about something. Somebody was breadcrumbing somebody about a pregnancy, a proposal, a marriage. They were denying. Somebody was breadcrumbing somebody. There eventually. There was a snake who was trying to heal from something, or somebody healed a snake. But this snake is planning something sneaky, or somebody thinks you plan something sneaky. This lady here, yeah, Five of Wands. They're afraid that a group of people are gonna target them, yeah, because they don't want to be seen as this mistress in reverse. Somebody here could have been sleeping around with a group of people and maybe anchored something in with everybody, and now everyone can see who was connected to who. Yeah, and the outcome, Queen of Wands here. There's a Queen of Cups. There she is. Boom. Somebody can't get over you and how well grounded you are because you're getting a marriage proposal and it has to do with the something that you persevered. Yeah, somebody's marrying this queen. You're a queen of wands. Somebody's marrying you. What the fuck? You're getting married. You're gonna bug. You're gonna have babies. Somebody's. Yeah. Let's give this a quick shuffle. Let's find out what your guidance is here. This is dope. This queen of wands is getting married. Somebody fucked up. Like somebody had like a affinity with you and they blew it. So here we go. Let's see guidance here for collective, please. Okay. Or maybe you need to check your mailbox or your email or your text archive or your spam because what was never sold or what was never said or nothing, what is it? Somebody was holding back. Somebody keeps typing and then erasing. Yeah. Somehow you just woke up differently today. You're done tolerating. You're shifting your energy, and your silence is your strength. Yeah, because somebody thought it was a vibe. They were fucking with you. Somebody was playing with you. Somebody was misleading someone in a with some bad values, and it looks like lustful activity could be something that was practiced, or they don't do that. But they want to go into the unsent messages like your drafts. Somebody wanted to send something and they never did, so maybe somebody never got a message about how a group of people try to end something, but somebody backed out because they realized they were doing something to a very spiritual or beautiful earth angel. Somebody got exposed. Anyways, Tango resonates. Reading it from the bug down. Love, light, and stay lit, motherfuckers.